Arthur Scott was born in Dunedin in 1892 and was working as a groom in central Dunedin when war was declared in August 1914. He volunteered for overseas service immediately, but missed the cut due to a heart issue. Applying again, he was accepted for the 2nd Reinforcements of the New Zealand Expeditionary Force in October 1914 and became a trooper in the 12th Squadron of the Otago Mounted Rifles. After basic training in Wellington, he sailed for Egypt in December 1914. Further training followed in the desert near Cairo before New Zealand infantry was selected to participate in the large invasion of Gallipoli in April 1915. However, the New Zealand mounted troops were left behind in Egypt. But this soon changed, however, as the heavy casualties at Gallipoli saw the mountain units rushed in as reinforcements. Through the months that followed, the Otago Mounted Rifles guarded the northern end of the Anzac lines at No. 2 outpost. They suffered heavy attrition from the snipers as well as the diseases that swept the ranks as sanitary conditions at Anzac deteriorated through the hot summer months. Arthur was a casualty of the latter, evacuated to Egypt with gastritis in June 1915. He spent the next few months in hospitals and only returned to the peninsula on 18 August. By then, the Otago Mounted Rifles had been through the mill, fighting heroically at great cost in the attack on Chinook Bear when they seized Bockup's Hill and held it to open the way to the summit. Despite their valiant efforts, the offensive was a failure and caused a large number of casualties in the New Zealand units. Both sides then settled into a stalemate at Gallipoli, defending their respective positions. For the Otago Mounted Rifles, however, there would be one last battle. Along with the Canterbury Mounted Rifles and the Maori contingent, they were set to attack Hill 60, an insignificant promontory midway between the Anzac lines and a newly established British sector at Suvla Bay, in an attempt to establish a connection between the two sectors. Arthur went missing in this attack on 21 August 1915. He was aged just 23. Months later, a court of inquiry back in Egypt concluded that he had been killed in this action. He has no known grave but is commemorated on the New Zealand Memorial to the Missing at the Hill 60 Cemetery.